And welcome to Erie, Kansas, bringing you the high school game of the week. Tonight's game featuring the visiting Caney Valley Bullpups and the hometown Erie Red Devils. This is a rematch between these two teams. They met back in Caney, Kansas. That was back January 14th, and the Bullpups roughed up the Erie Red Devils 64-46. So Erie trying to exact some revenge tonight on Caney Valley. Caney in their road red uniforms, tops and bottoms, white and royal blue trim. And Erie, the hometown digs, white tops and bottoms, red trim, red numbers. Going to run down the starting lineup real quick for you. First off, for the hometown Erie Red Devils, it's going to be number 20, Zach McCoy. He's a 5'9 junior. Number 22, Brett Thompson, a 6'1 junior. Number 25, Brant Beechner, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 33, Peyton Simrad. He's a 5'9 sophomore. And number 34, Dylan Richwine, a 5'10 freshman. For the Caney Valley Bullpups, Chris Davis will send out on the floor as his starters. Number 4, Travis Young. Number 22, it'll be Benjamin Hull. Number 32, Jonathan Estes. Number 42, Jacob Matthews. And number 44, Kenneth Brown, rounds out the starting five for the Caney Valley Bullpups. Again, round two between these two teams, both of them members of the Tri-Valley League here in southeast Kansas. Caney coming into this game, pretty good record overall. They're 11-6 as overall record, 3-2 in Tri-Valley play for the Erie Red Devils, looking for their first victory in the Tri-Valley League. They're 0-5 presently in league play, and the Devils 4-13 overall record. So right now, winding down the high school regular season here within the next 2 or 3 games, and both these teams, of course, trying to get fine-tuned and get ready for that final stretch in sub-state, which will be starting here just in a couple weeks' time. Caney Valley going right to left on your radio dial. Jumping center for the Pups, it'll be number 42, Jacob Matthews. New facility, only 3 years in existence here at Erie High School. Ball's up, tip controlled by the Pups. Just underway here. First quarter, 0-0. They'll work it over. Right wing, now dumps it inside. Brown loses the handle. It's on the floor. He saves it, kicks it back out top shelf. Thompson now dumps it over. Left side, and now we're going to get a traveling violation going against the Bullpups. So a turnover on Caney's first possession with 7:44 here in the first quarter. 0-0. Pressure in the backcourt by the Bullpups. Erie gets it in, trying to get it across the timeline. They'll work it right side. It's going to be Todd. He dumps it into the high post. The ball stripped away, stolen by Caney. And here they'll come the other way. Thompson with it. He'll bring it across midcourt, throws it over right wing. That goes now tipped away, and it's stolen by Erie. So 2 turnovers, succession possessions for Caney Valley, and still 0-0. We're 50 seconds into the first quarter. Caney comes out in a 2-1-2 zone defense. Erie pumps one up, 3-point range. It's off rim, no good. That was Hull, ripped down by the Bullpups. They'll bring it across the timeline. Left wing pass goes to Brett Thompson, now to the high post. And driving to the bucket, count the bucket and the foul. And a power move for Caney Valley as ball goes in. And that was number 42, Jacob Matthews, getting the shot to drop. He'll go to the stripe for the and one and rattles out and then hits off the glass and goes in. So Matthews gets the and one, 3-0. Caney Valley, 6:50 and counting first quarter. They'll press again in the backcourt. Erie gets it across the timeline. Hard dribble by Simrad. It's stripped away. Another turnover. Here comes Caney. Young dumps it off. Brown lays it up and in. Count the bucket. Kenneth Brown getting his first 2 of the night, 5-zip. Caney Valley up, 6:30 and counting first quarter. They'll press again right at midcourt. They meet the Erie offense and then tipped out of bounds by Matthews. Good defense. Trying to get the ball down on the low block was Erie, but Matthews' presence of mind to knock it out of bounds at the 6:24 mark of the first quarter. Again, 5-0. Caney Valley with the lead here on the road against the Erie Red Devils. The game of the week. Devils have it. They'll work it around the perimeter right side. McCoy, and then he fires it out of bounds. Turnover, Erie. So Erie with 3 quick turnovers here at the 6:17 mark of the first quarter. Still scoreless. Caney Valley pitching the shutout. They'll bring it across the timeline. They'll dump it inside. Brown has it low block. He powers it up for 2 off the window. Kenneth Brown back-to-back buckets, and with 6:08 showing in the first quarter, Erie needs to burn a timeout. They're down 7-0 to Caney Valley. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the game of the week And welcome back to Erie High School. Jeff Carpenter with the play-by-play tonight. Caney Valley Bullpups coming out house on fire as they lead by a touchdown 7-0 here in the early going, 6:08 and counting. First quarter, Erie with the ball in the backcourt. They're met by backcourt pressure by the red-clad Bullpups. They'll get it across the timeline. They throw left side down into the corner. Beechner, he has it. He dumps it off left side, Simrad. Peyton Simrad now handing it off, top shelf. Zach McCoy, they'll work it over into the wing to Richwine. It's tipped away, saved by the Bullpups. Brown has it, tries to throw it down court, but then Erie steals it. Now Matthews comes back with it, but they're going to get him with the traveling call for the Bullpups. So back and forth it goes. Neither team being able to really get a good grasp on the basketball. And it goes back to Erie down 7-0. Again, they'll be met with pressure in the backcourt. They'll get it across the timeline. Brett Thompson fires it back out top side. Peters, and Peters looking over into the corner for his teammate Peyton Simrad. It goes out of bounds off the Bullpups. There's 5 Simrads on the roster for the Erie Red Devils. That's enough for the starting 5. They'll hand it off, works it out around the perimeter. Peters, he zips it right back. Near side, McCoy back to Peters on the left wing. He's pressed by the zone defense of Caney Valley. Now back out top it goes. They'll work it down on the low block. Simrad, he'll ship it back outside to Garrick Peters. Caney playing great defense in the zone. Erie delivers the shot baseline. It's up and in. And count the bucket there going to Brant Beechner. First 2 points in the night for Erie. Just under 5 minutes in counting first quarter. It's 7-2. Caney will bring it across midcourt on the dribble. Right side, Young. He drives to the bucket, puts it off the window. No good is Matthews. And now Erie with the rebound on the outlet pass. Devils will work it now. Right side, Zach McCoy. Back out near center circle, it goes to Peters. Again, the 2-1-2 zone by the Caney defense. Peters looks for help, throws it down into the corner. Simrad back to Peters between the circles. Outside left wing to Simrad. There's a long three-point shot. It's off rim, no good by the Devils, and reeled in by Caney Valley, but they're going to get a foul on the loose ball, and I believe that's going to go against the Bullpups. And it does. It goes against Caney Valley. That's Travis Young. He's going to pick up his first personal, first team. 4:21 showing here in the first quarter. 7-2. Caney Valley with the lead over Erie. Devils have the ball. They're half of the court. They go right side. Zach McCoy to the high post. He fires over onto the wing. Peters. Shot from the wing. It goes up. No good. Off rim by Brett Thompson. Reeled in by Matthews for Caney Valley. And here come the Pups across midcourt. On the dribble, Jonathan Estes. He works it inside Matthews, and we're going to get a bump and a foul before the shot on the right low block, and that's going to go against the Erie Red Devil defense right at the 4-minute mark. It's going to be a non-shooting foul. That foul going to go against Brett Thompson of Erie. Matthews takes the inbound pass, takes the 12-foot shot baseline. It goes in. So Jacob Matthews, 5 points here at the 3:52 mark of the first quarter. 9-2. Bullpups with the lead on the road. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Garrick Peters gets it across the timeline, throws into the corner. Zach McCoy back to Peters. Now it's picked off on the turnover. Here come the Bullpups back the other way. Jonathan Estes, he'll set the offense. Left wing, trying to drive. We're going to get a blocking foul against the Devil defense. And that's going to go against Zach McCoy, the 5'9 junior for Erie. McCoy's going to pick up his first personal, and that's the third team foul at the 3:33 mark of the first quarter against Erie. 9-2. Bullpups with the lead. They have the ball. They're half of the court. They get it in. Estes dumps it in out near center circle. Now down low it goes to Matthews, and he spots up, puts the hook shot in, but they're going to blow a whistle and a foul before the shot. So again, Caney Valley going down to the low block, creating a lot of problems for the Erie defense. Michael Simrad picking up the personal foul for the Devils. That's the fourth team foul for Erie. Caney Valley to inbound under their basket. They get it in. Bringing it out top, setting the offense. It's going to be Troy Watson. He's just into the lineup. Inside on the pass going to Brown, and Kenneth Brown bumped as the ball knocked out of his hands, goes out of bounds back to Caney Valley. 3:17 first quarter, 9-2 Bullpups. They get it in. Shot from the wing for three. It's off rim, no good by Caney, but the putback goes, and that's Kenneth Brown picking up the offensive rebound. He's got 6 points. Caney Valley's lead at 11-2. They're trying to blow it open early against Erie. More pressure right at midcourt by the Bullpups. Devils break it. They get it across the timeline. Zach McCoy. He's double teamed, throws it away. It's picked off by Matthews. He'll bring it across the timeline for Caney Valley. Jacob dumps it off now out near center circle. And now we're going to get a foul under the basket, and This is going to be an offensive foul going against Caney Valley, and that's going to go against Kenneth Brown. So Brown going to pick up the personal, his first, second team foul against the Bullpups. 2:41 here in the first quarter. Clock rolling. Erie with the ball. They're moving left to right on the dial. They're down 11-2. They break the press. They get it across the timeline, trying to drive into the lane on the hard dribble drive. That's Zach McCoy, and he's tripped and fouled. So another foul going against Caney Valley's defense. This time, eating that one's going to be Levi Wyrick. Devils get it in, take the shot from 10. It rims out, no good by Brett Thompson, pulled in by Caney Valley. Here come the Pups, they're on the run. Far side, it's going to be Travis Young. He's on the crossover dribble, now double teamed. He'll dump it back out top. That goes to Troy Watson. Watson throws it over near side. And now Estes trying to get it inside to Wyrick. And there's going to be a bump and a foul against the Devil defense. And the personal foul for Erie is going to go to Michael Simrad, the 6-foot senior. That's his second, fifth team foul. It is a shooting foul. And Caney Valley, they'll send Levi Wyrick to the free throw line. He's going to shoot a pair. 2:11 left first quarter. And Wyrick drops it through the net cleanly. So Wyrick on the board with his first point here in the first quarter, giving the Bullpups the double-digit lead at 12-2. Second one, ooh, that's an air ball. If you're going to do that, you want to do it on the road, and Levi Wyrick just kind of had to grin at that one. Score sticks 12-2, 2:10 and counting. Erie with the ball. They're facing more pressure in the backcourt, trying to break that trap. They do. They get it down court to Peyton Simrad. He puts it off the window, no good. Wyrick cleans the boards. Outlet pass under 2 minutes for Caney Valley. They'll bring it across midcourt. It's Young. He tries to go into the corner to Matthews. It's stripped away by Erie, a turnover. And now the Devils come the other way. Zach McCoy between the circles. He'll throw it over left side. Brett Thompson. Thompson dumping it off to Peyton Simrad. Now back out between the circles to McCoy. Over to Thompson. Inside it goes. Simrad over into the far wing. That's Peyton Simrad. Now back out to Brett Thompson. They're having trouble with that 2-1-2 Caney Valley zone defense. Pups are up 12-2, 122 and counting, first quarter. Devils will drive, baseline shot up and in, and that's a nice move there. Credit that to Zach McCoy. He gets his first two of the night for Erie. They're down 12-4. Clock moving, nearing the 107 mark. Pass goes inside, up and in, and Matthews doing a nice job putting it in. He's got 7 points in the first quarter. We're under a minute and counting. Caney Valley up 14-4. Pressure again right at midcourt by the Bullpups. They strip it away. That's Wyrick on the steal. He dumps it over to Young. He'll bring it across the timeline. Inside to Matthews, takes the shot from 15. It's off the rim, no good. The rebound controlled by the Bullpups. The putback by Young won't fall, and then finally Erie controlling the glass, and we're going to get a foul against Caney Valley, and now a technical foul going against the Bullpups. Personal foul going against number 42, that's Jacob Matthews. It's his first personal, third team foul against Caney Valley, and I'm not sure if they're going to issue the technical foul also goes against Jacob Matthews, which means that's also a personal foul. So Matthews now picks up two personal fouls, one of them via the technical foul, and Erie will send to the free throw line to shoot the two technical shots. Garrick Peters, and the 5'10 junior misses the first one and hits the second one. So Peters splitting the pair of technical free throws. He gets 1 out of 2 with 38.5 seconds left. First quarter, 14-5. Caney Valley with a 9-point lead. And now Erie gets the ball in after the technical. Devils will get it across the timeline behind the back dribble. That's going to be Garrick Peters. He throws to the high post. Thompson now into the corner. Simrad back to Peters. Right side McCoy to Peters. Again over far wing. It goes to Peyton Simrad to McCoy. Out of the high post. Beechner shot up and in, and a good give and go from Beechner as he hits Peyton Simrad for two. Down to 13 seconds. It's 14-7. Caney Valley with the 7-point lead. Now under 7 seconds. Watson throws it near side. Melcory has it. 2-1, tries to put the shot up, and it's rejected at the buzzer. Big block shot at the buzzer by Erie's Brant Beechner, and the first quarter ends. Caney Valley 14, the Erie Red Devils 7. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the high school game of the week And welcome back to Erie High School into one quarter play, 14-7. Caney Valley with the lead. Erie with the ball to start the second quarter. They're going left to right. Near center circle on the dribbles, Peters. He looks for help, throws it over now right side. Peyton Simrad back to Peters. They work it around the perimeter against, again, the 2-1-2 zone defense of Caney swarming to the ball. Erie having a tough time trying to penetrate it. Simrad has it now, throws it to McCoy. Tries to dump it down low. It's stripped away, and the steal by the Bullpups. That's Chance Owen, who's just checked in. He'll set the screen. Trying to go inside on the dribble drive. That's Jonathan Estes. Puts the shot up, no good. But on the putback, and that's Wyrick. He's dominating the glass here against Erie. Levi Wyrick now with 3 points. Caney Valley up 16-7. We near the 7-minute mark, second quarter. Inside it goes on the shot. 10-footer won't fall for Simrad. The rebound controlled by Peyton Simrad. And on the putback, Peyton Simrad is fouled by the Bullpup defense. Again, 5 Simrads on the roster for Erie. A personal foul going against number 11. That's Troy Watson for the Bullpups. Watson's first foul, the 4th team foul against, make it the 5th team foul against Caney Valley. And on the first shot, no good by Peyton Simrad. One more coming, and it rims out. Simrad misses them both. Caney Valley with the rebound. Kenneth Brown rips it down. Here come the Bullpups. Benjamin Hull across the timeline. Throws it over onto the wing. Jonathan Estes. Estes with an errant pass. It's picked off on the turnover. Back the other way comes Peters or Erie. He'll set the offense. Now to Thompson. Back to Peters. Inside it goes to Beechner. To Peters. To Simrad. They'll work it around the perimeter. Moving it against the zone. Trying to work baseline. Caney Valley recovers, and they'll reset the defense. McCoy with it. Now cross court it goes to Peters. He dumps it inside, up and in for 2, and that's Peyton Simrad getting the bucket to drop on the nice assist. It's 16-9. Erie trying to chip away at that deficit. 6:10 and counting, second quarter. Inside on the pass, trying to go to Wyrick. It's picked off by the Red Devil defense. Another turnover for Caney. And the Devils on the move offensively, down by 7. Work it in the corner, Beechner. Back out top, McCoy. Around the perimeter right side, Peters. They go inside to Beechner. It's stripped away. Caney Valley comes up with it. It'll be Estes on the dribble right side. We're going to get a blocking foul on the right wing going against the Erie defense. And I believe that's going to go against Zach McCoy. McCoy picks up his second personal for Erie. That is the 6th team foul against the Red Devils. So the next foul will send Caney Valley into the 1-and-1 bonus. Checking in for Red Devils. They're making a little bit of substitutions here. Player not even on my roster initially. I've got Colton Thiesing coming into the lineup. Caney has the ball out near center circle on the dribble. Benjamin Hull. He looks for help, throws it right side. Young, now inside it goes. Wyrick, he'll put it up and in. And a big move by Levi Wyrick. He gets his 5th point of the first half. 18-9, 5:22 and counting here in the second quarter. Thiesing gets it across the timeline for Erie. Now the double team in the corner by the swarming Bullpup defense. McCoy gets rid of it. Thiesing again on the dribble. Now out near center circle. Caney Valley spreads the floor, running a 2-3 zone defense now. Simrad zips it inside. McCoy back to Simrad, to Thiesing, down on low block. Shot put up and in, and that's a 10-footer by Brant Beechner, knocking down the shot on the baseline. 18-11. Caney Valley hanging on with the 7-point lead. 4:44 in counting, second quarter. Pups work it inside. Wyrick tries to put the shot up, and it goes in after a lot of contact. And the Erie crowd with the moan and the groan as they couldn't believe the rainbow shot drops. Count the bucket and the foul. Levi Wyrick. Some call it luck. He called it skill. Nonetheless, that's his 7th point with 4:39 showing to give Caney Valley the 20-11 lead. And Wyrick goes to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Hard off rim, no good. Ripped down by the Devils. They're trailing 20-11, 4.5 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. Thiesing on the dribble. He's being hounded by the Bullpup defense. He'll dump it off over far side. It goes to McCoy out near center circle. Out of Thiesing again. He's pressed hard. He'll get rid of it to McCoy. Back to Thiesing over near side. Simrad. McCoy's going to put it up from the corner. And nothing but net. Zach McCoy knocking down the trifecta. 20-14. Devils back to a 6-point deficit. Wyrick with it, throws it right side. Young fires away from three-point land for Caney Valley. It's no good. Rebound by Wyrick, not Matthews. And then we're going to get a reach-in foul as the ball was tipped away going against the Bullpups. And I think it's going to be Travis Young going to pick up the foul on the far side of the court. And it is indeed Travis Young getting caught with his second personal foul. That's the 7th team foul against the Pups. And that sends Erie to the 1-and-1 bonus. Zach McCoy to the line. He's got 5 points. And McCoy's first shot, nothing but net. This is his first trip to the charity stripe, and he's cashing in with 6 points now in total. 3:50 showing here in the second quarter. It's 20-15. Caney Valley with the lead. Second shot, McCoy and Erie, and he drops them both. So McCoy now with 7 points. He's the top scorer for the Red Devils, who trail 20-16, 3:47 and counting here in the first half. Caney Valley works it around the perimeter. They're going to look at a 1-2-2 zone defense by Erie, and then the pass right through the fingertips of Benjamin Hull that goes out of bounds on the turnover. So Hull's going to check out. Troy Watson back into the lineup. Chris Davis trying to find that right formula of his players out on the floors. Now it's 20-16. Erie has chipped back into this deficit, only down 4. They break the press, but now throw the ball away as Wyrick comes up with the steal for the Pups. Cross midcourt comes Caney Valley. They'll set the offense. It's Jonathan Estes, dumps it inside. Brown, and Kenneth Brown, he uses his muscle on the glass as he puts it in for 2. He's got 8 points. 22-16. Caney pressing the ball in the backcourt. Erie brings it across the timeline. Brett Thompson with it. Now on the dribble drive baseline, and a lot of contact as Peyton Simrad took a hard dribble drive running left baseline, and he is going to be fouled on the shot for the Erie Red Devils. Personal foul going to go against number 45. That's Levi Wyrick, his second. And that's the 8th team foul against Caney Valley, and little iron, very kind that time on the free throw for Peyton Simrad as it hit high off the rim and then went in. Second one cleanly through the net for Simrad. He hits them both. It's 22-18. Simrad now with 7 points. Pups with the ball. They're up 4. We're under 3 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. And then Caney Valley with an errant pass trying to go down on the right low block to Kenneth Brown. It goes out of bounds. Turnover. Pups with 2:53 showing in the second quarter. 22-18. Caney Valley with the lead, but Erie, they have been storming back. The Red Devils trailed 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. Now they have been on the move offensively. They'll work it down into the corner. McCoy pulls up, 12-foot jump shot. He drops it through the net for 2. Zach McCoy, the scoring machine, he's got 9. Estes back the other way for Caney Valley, and there's a lot of contact in the lane. He's going to be fouled on the shot. So really a good hard power move by Jonathan Estes to get sent to the free throw line for the Caney Valley Bullpups with 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. He'll shoot 2. First shot very short, no good. Estes, no points so far. Looking for his first point as Caney Valley's lead a slender 22-20. Second shot at the line, Estes, that one a lot better, dropped it through the net. He splits them, 23-20. Pups lead at 3. Erie being pressed in the backcourt. Throwing near side, Brett Thompson. He fires it to Peters, now to the high post, McCoy. Back to Thompson. He'll dribble right wing, out to McCoy, top of the key, over to Peters, long shot, and that is a 3-ball. Wow, big time shot. Garrick Peters tied at 23, 2:05 and counting here in the second quarter. Estes will drive, spin move in the lane, count the bucket and the foul. Jonathan Estes pirouettes his way down on right baseline. He drops it in off the window for the deuce, and he's fouled, so he goes to the line for the and one and gives Caney Valley the 25-23 lead, pending the free throw, and he dropped it through the net. 3-point play for the Pups. They lead by 3, 26-23. We're under 2 minutes and counting. Pressure right at midcourt. Peters with it. He looks for help. He'll find McCoy in the corner on the dribble. Dumps it in. Left side, that's Michael Simrad, who's just checked in. Now to Peters, over to McCoy. Far side it goes. Brett Thompson. Cross-court Peters has the ball tipped. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Caney Valley's Jonathan Estes. $1:36 left here in the second quarter. It's 26-23. Caney Valley with the lead. They've led virtually throughout the game, but it was tied at one time at 23 all. Erie with the ball on the dribble. Peters, right wing, looks for help, tries to dump it inside, tipped away, but Michael Simrad comes up with it, puts it up from the short range. It's no good. Kenneth Brown with the rebound for Caney Valley. He'll get the outlet pass. Quickly it goes. Jonathan Estes. Inside shot put up and in, and Estes getting the assist to Chance Owen, who gets his first 2 points of the night, 28-23. Caney Valley with the lead by 5. We near the 1 minute mark left before halftime. McCoy drives right wing, and we're going to get a blocking foul against the Bullpup defense. Coach Chris Davis for Caney Valley up off the bench, shouting out instructions to his Bullpups. That personal foul going to be levied against number 43. That's Chance Owen, his first personal, 9th team foul. 2-shot foul, it's up and in. Count that one to Zach McCoy. McCoy a perfect 3 for 3 so far for the Erie Red Devils. He's got 10. Second shot, up and in, got them both. 4 out of 4 at the stripe from McCoy. He's cashing in big time at the charity line. 28-25, 59 ticks left. Before halftime, Caney Valley with the ball right to left. They're up 3. Pups work it left wing. Watson, he goes inside to Brown. Nobody can stop him. Kenneth Brown bodies up, lays it in off the window for 2. Brown now with 10 points of his own. It's 30-25. We're under 40 seconds. On the dribble, Simrad throws it over right side. Feasing back to Simrad. Out top shelf, Thompson on the dribble. He's double teamed. Zips it over to Simrad. Pickpocket. Back the other way quickly. Jonathan Estes drives, tries to put it up. They're going to catch him with traveling. Turnover by Caney Valley with 25.8 seconds remaining before halftime. They're up by 5. They'll press in the backcourt. Erie with the ball. Thompson fires it over to Peters. Across the timeline, Simrad knocked out of bounds. Owen getting his last fingertips on it for Caney Valley. And it goes back to Erie. 16.5 seconds left. Far side of the court, they get it in. It's Thompson. Simrad. Peters to Thompson. They telephone line it back and forth. Under 10 seconds. Behind the back dribble. Peters pulls up. 3-point land. Off rim. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul over the back going against the Red Devils. And that goes against number 44 for Erie. Make sure we get the right person here. He's on the bottom of the roster. That's Colton Thiesing. His first foul. At the free throw line, getting the first one to drop. That's Jonathan Estes for Caney Valley. He's 3 out of 4 so far. 31-25 Pups make it 32-25 as Estes drops them both through the net. 2.2 seconds left. Pressure in the backcourt. Peters takes it. Long shot off the window from half court. No good for Erie. Into one half of play. Our score from Erie High School. Caney Valley Bullpups 32. The Erie Red Devils 25. We're going to head back to the studios. We're going to take 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll try to have some stats gathered up for you. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week. And welcome back to Erie High School. Jeff Carpenter with your play-by-play tonight. At halftime score, the Caney Valley Bullpups leading the Erie Red Devils on the road 32-25. And really, Erie has done an amazing job in the second quarter of climbing back into this game. At the end of the first quarter, the Bullpups led 14-7 and seemed to have stymied the Red Devils offensively. But then Erie explodes for 18 second quarter points to really climb right back into this game. Now, they did allow 18 points to Caney Valley as well, but still only a 7-point deficit here at halftime for the Erie Red Devils on their home floor. We're going to take a look at some of the unofficial stats here at our halftime intermission. First off, for the hometown Erie Red Devils, leading scorers for them, number 20, Zach McCoy. He has 11 points to lead all scorers. McCoy has been perfect at the free throw line, 4 out of 4 at the charity stripe. McCoy also with 1 long-range 3-point shot in the first half. His other 4 points coming from the field. Brant Beechner, he has 4 points at halftime. All those points coming from the field. Garrick Peters, he has 4 points as well at halftime. Peters 1 long-range 3-pointer in the second quarter. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line in the first half. Peyton Simrad, another one of the outside players around the perimeter, a 5'9" sophomore guard. Peyton Simrad with 6 points at halftime. He is 2 out of 4 at the free throw line, and his other 4 points coming from the field. The Red Devils, as a team from the charity stripe, they went 1 for 2 in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, they went 6 out of 8 from the free throw line for a combined 7 out of 10, 70% from the charity stripe in the first half for the Red Devils, as they have garnered 25 points here at halftime. For the road team, the Caney Valley Bullpups, scoring-wise, leading the way has been Kenneth Brown. He has 10 points, all of those points coming from the field. Levi Wyrick coming in off the bench, chipping in with 7 points in the first half. Wyrick 1 for 3 at the free throw line. His other 6 points coming from the field, all 2-point shots. Chance Owen, he got in on the scoring act with 2 points. That coming in the second quarter. Jacob Matthews had a hot start. He finishes with 7 points here at halftime. Matthews, of course, he started off the game. He had 7 points in the first quarter. He was a perfect 1 out of 1 at the charity stripe, but then Matthews picking up a personal foul must have said something to the official. That garnered a technical foul, which also gave him his second personal foul. And from that point, Matthews was sent to the bench by head coach Chris Davis of Caney Valley, and we have not seen Matthews back into the contest in the second quarter. Jonathan Estes, he has 6 points as well for Caney Valley's cause at halftime. Estes pretty sparkling at the free throw line, 4 out of 5 at the charity stripe. He hit all of those free throws in the second quarter. So Caney Valley, 5 players doing the damage offensively, led by Kenneth Brown's 10 points. He's the only guy in double digits at halftime as they lead the Erie Red Devils 32-25 here on the road in this Tri-Valley League matchup. Right now, we're going to send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have your second half of action. You're listening to the Game of the Week on 104.1 KGGF FM. And welcome back to Erie High School, getting ready to start third quarter of action. Bullpups with the ball. They're moving left to right on the radio dial. Kenneth Brown with it, right wing, throws it out near center circle. Travis Young, inside it goes. Wyrick, he's down on baseline, throws it out now to Matthews. He's back into the lineup. Matthews takes the 15-foot shot. It's off rim, no good, and one and done for Caney Valley as here comes the upstart Erie Red Devils down 32-25, 7:15 and counting. Third quarter, inside they go. Baseline shot up and in for 2, and Erie strikes first blood in the third quarter. That's Brant Beechner getting his 6th point, 32-27. Caney's lead at 5. Pups work at right wing. That's Brown. He's being double teamed, throws into the corner. Travis Young, line drive shot from 18. It won't fall, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul under the basket as players crash in the glass trying to come up with the rebound. It's going to go against Erie. And that personal foul going to be levied against number 34, Dylan Richwine. That's his first personal, first team foul. Pups inbounded, and a good baseline move there. That's Jacob Matthews getting his 9th point of the night, 34-27. Pups back to a 7-point lead, 6:42 and counting, third quarter. They'll press right at midcourt. Simrad with it. It's picked off. He telegraphed that pass and paid for it, laying it in for 2. Jonathan Estes for Caney Valley, 36-27. And now the Pups turning up the intensity on defense, pressing the ball in the backcourt. Dribbling right side, Simrad. He'll go baseline, goes under the basket, kicks it over near side Beechner. Back out to McCoy, to Simrad between the circles. Right wing pass. There's a long 3 ball, and there he dialed it in from downtown. That's Brett Thompson hitting the triple. His first 3 of the night, 36-30. Caney's lead back to half a dozen under 6 minutes. Brown with it, far wing. Tries to go inside to Wyrick. It's stripped away. Turnover by the Bullpups. Credit that turnover by Brett Thompson on the steal for Erie. They'll get it down the floor. Beechner. He's cut off down on baseline on the low block. Double teamed. Throws it over far side, Thompson. Back out top, McCoy. Thompson again for 3. Oh boy, you better get a hand in his face as Brett Thompson back-to-back trifectas. 5:30 and counting. It's 36-33, and now the ball knocked out of bounds by the Devils defensively. And all of a sudden, Erie Red Devils have found an offensive outburst from outside the three-point arc in the 6'1 junior Brett Thompson. He's got 6 points, all of them in the third quarter. Young will drive for Caney Valley has the ball stripped away and then trying to reach in and take it away from Erie, and that's going to be a personal foul going against Travis Young of Caney Valley. Young picks up his third personal here in the early going, 5:15 and counting, third quarter. That's the first team against the Bullpups in the second half. More pressure at half court. Peters trying to get it across the timeline. He does. He finally finds Beechner in the corner. Now to Thompson. McCoy to Peters. Cross court it goes. Simrad to Thompson. Now down on the low block, Beechner. Back to Thompson. He'll drive into the lane. Over to Beechner. 12-foot jump shot off rim. It won't fall. Caney Valley with the rebound. And it's pulled in by Jacob Matthews. He'll get the outlet pass. Travis Young. Young across the timeline. 2-1-2 zone defense by the Erie D. 4.5 minutes and counting. 36-33. Caney Valley with the lead. Inside it goes. Jacob Matthews. Spin move, low block. They're going to get an offensive foul against Jacob Matthews as he spun down on the right low block. And I don't know if it was a good flop move by the defender or not, but that's 3 personals on Matthews. 4:22 and counting, third quarter. 36-33, Caney with the lead. Erie breaks the press, and now we're going to get another foul against Travis Young of Caney. And Young now with 4 personal fouls already. 4:17 showing in the third quarter. Caney's lead at 36-33. McCoy with it. Out center circle. Throws it to Peters, right side. He'll dump it down into the corner. Thompson back out to Peters. It's tipped into the backcourt. He'll run it down. Brings it across the timeline between the leg dribble. We hit 4 minutes. Over to McCoy. Now into the corner. Beechner. He'll drive into the lane. Dumps it inside Thompson to McCoy. Around the perimeter they go. Far wing to Richwine. Back out near the center circle it goes to Peters. He'll throw it to McCoy. To the high post, Thompson. 15-foot jump shot, nothing but net. Brett Thompson, he can't miss. He's got 8 points in the third quarter, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point Bullpup lead. 36-35, 3.5 minutes and counting. Third quarter, Young across the timeline, tries to go inside. Ball tipped away, turnover. Here comes Erie. They can take the lead. Erie has not led in this game at any point in time, and now 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. They have their first shot on the offensive end. Thompson with it. Out top, throws it over to McCoy, left side. Dumps it into the corner. Peters back to McCoy. 2-1-2 Bullpup defense. Thompson again, three-point range, and there it is again. The gooseneck shown after the three-pointer by Brett Thompson. He's on fire. Thompson, 11 points in the third quarter. 38-36, Erie with the lead. Young takes the shot off rim, no good. Devils with the rebound, one and done offensively. Caney Valley. Erie with all the momentum at home, but they're going to get a traveling violation as Brett Thompson drags his back foot before he passed the ball. So that is a turnover. 2:33 left. That's the only thing that Thompson has done wrong here in this third quarter of play. He has been outstanding. 3 trifectas for Thompson. The backdoor pass, nice job by Caney Valley as Jonathan Estes lays it in for his 10th point of the night. 38 all, 2:20 and counting, third quarter. Thompson across the timeline to Peters, trying to get it into McCoy. He throws it away. Wyrick comes up with the loose ball turnover. He'll get it into the backcourt. Watson across the timeline. Throws to Matthews, top of the key. He wants to drive. Bump, foul. No foul. He gets his own rebound. The putback up and in, and a great job powering it up. Jacob Matthews for Caney Valley. He's got 11 points. 1:55 left here in the third quarter. The Bullpups regain the lead at 40-38 after the foul. And Matthews goes to the line for the and one. He misses it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Erie, I believe. Yes, it sticks with Caney Valley. They'll get it in under their own basket. 1:54 left. Third quarter, 40-38. Bullpups with the lead. Slap the ball to get it in. Watson gets it to Matthews. Baseline shot from 15 won't fall. Thompson with the rebound for Erie. He gets the outlet pass. Peters in the backcourt across the timeline. Over to McCoy. Now to Peters between the circle. It's stripped away. There's the steal. Back the other direction. Shot put up. No good. That's Jonathan Estes on the breakaway, but Estes is going to be fouled on the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Personal foul going to go against Garrick Peters. That's his second. It's the third team foul against Erie. Meanwhile, at the line, shooting 2, Jonathan Estes misses the first one. And Estes, he'd been 4 out of 5 at the free throw line before that one. One more coming. Estes and Caney Valley, no good, missed them both. Matthews with the rebound. He keeps it alive, gets it to Wyrick. Now to Watson. Out top side it goes to Estes. Over to Wyrick. Back to Watson between the circles. Man defense by Erie. Inside it goes. Wyrick, he'll put it up. Had point blank range shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. And Levi Wyrick going to be fouled on the putback. And he'll go to the free throw line with 1:17 left in the third quarter. He's going to shoot 2. A personal foul going against Brett Thompson, his second, 4th team foul for Erie. Meanwhile, Levi Wyrick drops it through the net for the Caney Valley Cause. Bullpups lead now at 41-38. One more coming for Wyrick. He's got 8 points on the night. Pretty good night at the stripe, 2 out of 3. Jinxed him, he missed that one. Thompson pulls it down for Erie on the rebound. Devils down 3, they get it across the timeline. Simrad with it, throws it over near side. Thompson, now to McCoy, he wants the 3, why not? It's raining trifectas here at Erie High School. Zach McCoy, he drops in the 3 ball. He's got 14 to lead the Devils. Tied at 41 all. We're under a minute and counting. Watson with it, double teamed out near center circle for Caney Valley. He throws it over left side. Estes, inside it goes. Matthews, he'll put it up and in for 2. Good job, Jacob Matthews on the low block. He's got 13, 35 seconds and counting. 43-41. Bullpups with the 2-point lead. They'll press in the backcourt. Erie breaks it. McCoy now to Thompson out near center circle with the crossover dribble. Gets it to Simrad. Back to Thompson. He's double teamed. 2-3 zone defense by Caney Valley. Inside it goes Thompson. He'll dump it over far wing to McCoy to Simrad. Back to McCoy. Down to 5 seconds. 3. Thompson puts up a bomb from 3-point land at the buzzer. No good for Erie. Into 3 quarters of play. It's tight. Caney Valley 43, Erie 41. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. And welcome back to Erie High School. Jeff Carpenter with the play-by-play tonight. What a game. 43-41. Caney Valley hanging on by 2 to start the fourth quarter. The Erie Red Devils with the ball. They're moving right to left on the radio dial. Garrick Peters across midcourt. He's double-teamed, picks up the dribble, throws into the corner. Thompson back to McCoy, to Peters around the perimeter. Inside it goes Beechner. Now to McCoy. There's a long shot, and rattling it in from 3-point land is Garrick Peters. 44-43, Erie with the lead, just underway, 7:35 and counting, fourth quarter. Backdoor pass put up, shot no good by Watson of Caney Valley, and then knocked out of bounds by the Bullpups on the rebound. So Erie launching them from way outside the three-point arc here in the second half. They lead by 1, 44-43, 7:22 and counting. They have the ball, facing pressure in the backcourt. Thompson across the timeline, gets it to Simrad, back to Thompson. Right wing over near side Peters. Now to McCoy, back to Peters. They reverse it. Thompson wants a 3. It's off rim, no good. He's been dynamite from out there. He's got 3 trifectas in the second half. That one wouldn't fall. Caney with the rebound, under 7 minutes. They're down 1. Matthews with it at the high post. He wants to drive, double team. Hook shot up and in. Big move that time by Jacob Matthews. He's got 15. Bullpups regain the lead, 45-41. Matthews steals it. Good effort. Here comes Bullpups the other way. Shot put up off the window, no good, but the putback goes by Jacob Matthews, who hit the deck and then came back to clean it up for 2. 47-44, Simrad dribble drive, scoop shot, no good off the glass. Caney Valley with the rebound. Baylor Melcori will bring it across the timeline. Man defense by Erie. They trail by 3, 6:18 and counting, fourth quarter. Left side Estes. He tries to go inside, gets it to Matthews. Shot no good. Make that Wyrick. Wyrick with the rebound offensively. He can't get it to drop, but it goes off the fingertips of Erie, and it'll belong to Caney Valley under their own basket with 6:07 left here in the fourth quarter. 3-point lead, Caney Valley. Matthews takes the shot baseline. It's no good from 12. Rebound controlled by the Red Devils. Thompson in the backcourt. Now to Peters. He'll drive, spin move, to Simrad, to Thompson. Over far side it goes to McCoy. He'll bring it back out between the circles. 2-3 zone defense by Caney Valley. Beechner drives, dumps it over to Peters. Down on the low block. Simrad puts it up off rim. It's no good. Tipped around. Caney Valley controls. Melcory comes out of the pack. 5.5 minutes and counting. Fourth quarter. Melcory drives, dumps it over left side. Estes, he looks for help. He wants to go baseline. He will. He powers it off the window for two. Big move that time by Jonathan Estes. He's got 12, 49-44. Caney Valley trying to put a little distance between them and Erie. They lead by 5. They steal the ball. Bullpups back the other way. Matthews puts the shot up from the free throw line. No good, but he will be fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair for the Bullpups. 5:10 and counting here in the fourth quarter. And that personal foul going to go against Brant Beechner for Erie. That's his fourth. Matthews at the line, puts a little body English to it, leans to the right, and it must have worked because it went in. 50-44. Jacob Matthews, now he's 18 points to lead the way for the Bullpups. And he gets the second one to drop as well. So 19 for Matthews. We near the 5-minute mark, fourth quarter. Bullpups lead by the touchdown, 51-44. Pressure in the backcourt. Thompson gets it to Peters. Across the timeline to the high post Simrad. Down low, Beechner. Back it goes. Thompson, 2-3 zone by Caney Valley defensively. Thompson hands it off to Simrad between the circles. Over right side it goes. Peters to the high post. Beechner. Back out it goes to Simrad. Peters down on the block. Shot put up from 12. It's no good by Erie, and the rebound controlled again by Melcory for Caney Valley. Under 4.5 minutes and counting. Bullpups with the 7-point lead. They work it to Estes, left wing. Now to the high post, Matthews. Down low it goes. Brown, he'll take the shot from 8. It won't fall. Rebound controlled by Peters for Erie. He gets the outlet pass. Simrad on the drive. Simrad pulls up. Double team, takes the shot. It won't fall. Rattled out. Matthews reels it in for Caney Valley. Hands it off to Melcory in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline. Throws it to Watson, far side. Now to Matthews. Takes the shot baseline. It won't drop. Thompson clears the board for Erie. Now the outlet pass to Peters. He'll bring it across midcourt. Throws it left side. McCoy back to Peters. Three-pointer rattles out. No good. Rebound controlled by Erie, and on the putback, Thompson is fouled on the weak side of the bucket. And Erie battling hard on the offensive glass. Brett Thompson goes to the free throw line to shoot two with 3:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Personal foul going to go to Baylor Melcory for Caney Valley, his first. And at the free throw line, hard off back rim, Brett Thompson, no good. I think we found Brett Thompson's kryptonite. He can't shoot free throws, but boy, he can knock down the three-pointers. Second shot, up and in. Must have heard me. He's got 12, 51-45, Caney Valley. Across midcourt, Estes, he's double-teamed, throws it to the high post. Matthews and Coach Chris Davis of Caney Valley getting the timeout with 3:36 left, fourth quarter. Bullpups 51, Red Devils 45. We're back to the studios for 30 seconds. Welcome back to Erie High School. Jeff Carpenter with your play-by-play tonight. Fourth quarter, 3:36 remaining. Pretty tight game. Caney Valley holding on to a 51-45 lead over the hometown Erie Red Devils. Bullpups have the ball. They'll get it in. Estes right near center circle. Now to Melcory. Right side Watson. They'll work it around the perimeter. Again, Melcory now has it out top to Estes. They telephone line it inside Matthews at the high post. He's double-teamed. He'll drive, puts the hook shot up. No good. Off rim. Ball loose on the floor. Melcory comes out of the pack with the rebound. They reset the offense. Brown has it right wing for Caney Valley. Now to Watson, to Melcory, to Watson, down into the corner. Brown back to Melcory, had the three. He doesn't take it, throws it around the perimeter. Watson, inside it goes Brown. He'll power it up, no good off the glass, but a whistle and a foul against the Devil defense, and that one going to go against Garrick Peters. Peters going to pick up his third personal. That's going to be the fourth team foul against Erie. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, shooting the pair, Kenneth Brown, and Brown knocks down the first one. He's got 11 on the night. Bullpups up 52-45. Second shot, Brown, it goes in. Rattled them both through. Kenneth Brown now with 12. Perfect 2 of 2 at the stripe. We're under 3 minutes. 53-45. Erie trails by 8. They get it across the timeline. McCoy throws it to Peters, back to McCoy. He'll drive, baseline shot from 10 and knocking down the little floater, Zach McCoy. He now has 16 points for Erie. Devils going to have to press the ball. They stay in the zone defense, though, running a little 3-2 spread. 2.5 minutes and counting. Watson with it, has the ball tipped away, trying to go after the steal is McCoy, and the ball going out of bounds. McCoy tangled up with Estes on the far side of the court, goes back to the Bullpups with 2:26 left. Fourth quarter, 53-47, Caney with the lead. They have the ball left to right. Crossover dribble, Mel Corey dumps it down on the low block. Brown puts it up and in for two. Nice dish by Mel Corey to Brown, and Brown now giving Caney Valley the 55-47 lead. Here comes Erie the other way offensively. Into the corner, Michael Simrad. Now to Peyton Simrad, cross-court Peters. Over to Peyton Simrad again to the high post, Thompson, and there it is, Brett Thompson getting another 2 points. He's got 14 on the night for Erie's cause. They trail by 6, 150 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Devils going to press the ball, running a little trapping zone defense against Caney Valley. Inside it goes to Brown, and a nice dish. Matthews getting the dime to Kenneth Brown for two. 57-49, 90 seconds left in the game. Simrad drives baseline, tries to put the shot up, and a huge foul under the basket. That one going to go against Jacob Matthews of Caney Valley. 1:26 left. Matthews has picked up his fourth personal foul. That's the fifth team foul against the Bullpups. Meanwhile, shooting two at the free throw line for Erie, the number 12, Michael Simrad. And Simrad gets the first free throw to drop. That's his first point of the night. 57-50, Caney's lead at 7. 1:26 left, second free throw, Simrad. It's up, no good, rattled out. He splits them. Rebound controlled by Matthews for Caney Valley. He'll hand it off into the backcourt. Estes now to Mel Corey on the dribble, cross the timeline. It goes to Brown, down on the low block, double team, flips it over to Matthews. Make it Watson on the weak side, and we're going to get a reach-in foul against Erie with 70 seconds left in the game. Bullpups up 57-50. Garrick Peters going to pick up his fourth personal, the seventh team foul for Erie. So that puts Caney Valley in the 1-and-1 bonus. Stepping to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1, it'll be Troy Watson. He drops it through the net. Watson getting his first points of the night, courtesy of the charity stripe. He's got one more coming for the Bullpups. It's up and in. Got them both. Those are big free throws. 59-50. Pups lead at 9. 1:06 and counting. Pressure in the backcourt. Peters across the timeline for Erie. He'll dribble left wing. Brown on him. He looks for help. Cross-court pass. Thompson under a minute. Dumps it into the corner. Simrad, Thompson, Peters, cross-court, Thompson, under 50 seconds. 2-3 zone by the Bullpups is working good. On the dribble drive, the floater goes, and a nice little floating shot by Zach McCoy. He flies into the lane and drops it through the net cleanly. 59-52, Caney's lead at 7, 43 seconds left. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. And welcome back to Erie. 43.8 seconds remaining. Caney with the 7-point lead, facing heavy backcourt pressure, and we get a reach-in foul quickly against Erie. And that's going to send the Bullpups to the free throw line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. A personal foul going against the Devils' Zach McCoy. It's his third personal, 8th team foul against Erie. Back to the free throw line, Troy Watson for Caney Valley. He knocked down 2 the last trip and gets the shooter's roll. Hit front rim and went in. So Watson now 3 of 3 at the free throw line. Caney Valley's lead at 60-52. Second shot by Watson, got it as well. Perfect 4 out of 4 for him. 9-point lead, Bullpups, down to 40 seconds. Thompson across the timeline to Peters. Cross court, it goes McCoy, trying to go into the corner to Simrad, knocked out of bounds by Kenneth Brown of Caney Valley. 34.5 seconds left. Devils get it in on their half of the court. Peters with it out near center circle. Cross court pass Simrad, back to Peters. Wants the 3, he launches it, it's off rim, no good. Brown with the rebound for Caney Valley, under 25 seconds. Now to Mel Corey, and Mel Corey's going to be fouled by about 3 Red Devils, so take your pick. 21.5 seconds left. That personal foul is going to go against Zach McCoy, his 4th. 9th team foul against Erie. Meanwhile, Baylor Melcory goes to the line. 1-1, hard off rim, no good. Trying to get into the scoring column. He can't do it. Rebound controlled by Erie under 19 seconds. Cross-court pass. McCoy puts up the three from the wing. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Kenneth Brown for Caney Valley. Down to 8 seconds. Brown dribbling in the backcourt. Throws it to Watson. Down to 3, 2, 1, and the Caney Valley Bullpups will defeat the Erie Red Devils by a final margin of 61-52. So Caney Valley sweeping Erie this year as the Red Devils drop to 0-6 in Tri-Valley play and 4-14 overall. Caney Valley, they'll improve to 4-2 in Tri-Valley action and 12-6 overall. We're going to head back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap up our game. And welcome back to Erie High School. Jeff Carpenter with your play-by-play tonight. Had a great game down the stretch. Caney Valley Bullpups hanging on to win 61-53 over the hometown Erie Red Devils. Devils making a gallant effort in the second half, but they fall short as the Bullpups improving now to 4-2 in Tri-Valley play and 12-6 overall on the year. Erie falling to 0-6 and 4-14 overall. Going to take a look at some of the unofficial stats here. First for the hometown Erie Red Devils, Michael Simrad. He finishes with 1 point on the night, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Zach McCoy, he was the big gun tonight for the Red Devil offense. He finishes with 18 points on the night, a perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line. Also 2 trifectas for Zach McCoy outside the three-point arc. Brett Thompson, he lit fire in the second half. He had all 14 of his points in the third and fourth quarter. In fact, in the third quarter, Thompson launched 3 trifectas through the net for the Red Devil cause. He was 1 for 2 at the free throw line to finish with 14 points. Brant Beechner, he finishes at 6 points on the night for the Devils. Garrick Peters, he chips in with 7 points. One of those, a long-range three-point missile. He went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Peyton Simrad, he has 6 points on the night for Erie. He's 2 for 4 at the charity stripe. Collectively as a team, the Red Devils were 9 out of 14 at the free throw line for the game. For the Caney Valley Bullpups, they end up in scoring. Troy Watson, he finishes with 4 points. All 4 of those free throws down the stretch in the fourth quarter, and they were big and clutch for Caney Valley's victory. Jonathan Estes, he has 12 points to finish in double digits tonight for Caney Valley. Estes also instrumental at the free throw line. He finishes at 4 for 7 for Caney Valley. Jacob Matthews, he had a monster performance. He was the big man on campus for the Caney Valley Bullpups. 19 points on the night to lead all scorers for Matthews. He finishes at the free throw line, 3 for 4. For Caney Valley. Chance Owen, he chips in with 2 points. Kenneth Brown had a big-time performance in the paint, too, as well for Caney Valley. He has 16 points on the night, a perfect 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Levi Wyrick, also strong performance. He finishes with 8 points for Caney Valley. The Bullpups, as a team, shot 15 out of 22 from the free throw line. Again, Caney Valley defeating the Erie Red Devils on the road tonight. Caney Valley getting the sweep this year over Erie. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast tonight. Game of the week